Yeah, we're dead, man. We're dead. The it's just stuff is just not going our way. Like it just seems like every keeper that's coming to Anfield now is having the game of their life.
Yes, people, welcome back to Weird and
Yo, yo, yo,
Wonderful.
yo.
Hope you guys have all been keeping well since our last videos. Hope you've been enjoying them as well. But yeah, as you can tell, I'm back on intro duties. My team came out with a
Brother,
wonderful,
one
wonderful
week,
3 points.
one week.
3 points against Man City, the team that no one thought
Fucking joke, bro.
anyone could get 3 points off. Like I said I think I just said it in the preview as well, Smile. I guess it will have to be us that ends the run. Just because every other team have been so disappointed with when they play against City. They just absolutely just don't fancy it, and they don't fancy it. And yeah, so I'm just happy that we were able to do it. I was confident as well. I said in the preview that I was feeling positive about the result, about our chances. Didn't know whether it was just my bias or whatever, but turns out I was right. And so yeah, it's a great
This
three
guy,
points
man.
for us. Ishmael, before we get into your team's failure to get 3 points against a relegation candidate, um, yeah, what
Hey,
did
big up Fulham, man. Big up Fulham.
yeah. To
Quality
be
side.
honest,
Quality.
if I was watching those two games and I had to guess who the team in the relegation zone was, I wouldn't have thought it was Fulham.
Yeah, bruv, I can't even argue with you, man. I said, I think I tweeted in like the first 10 minutes, they were just bopping us off the park, like just slick football, fluent play, fluid play rather. But yeah, we're dead, man. We're dead. The it's just stuff is just not going our way. Like it just seems like every keeper that's coming to Anfield now is having the game of their life. Um, yeah, some of the chances that were not going in, I feel like last season that we were talking about just easy
Which
three
ones are you talking
points.
about?
Stuff was going our way. Jota's volley um
That
was
disappointed,
mad.
didn't it?
Huh?
Yeah, that was. I mean, I don't know if those ones were going in for you per se, but
The last year,
that's
brother,
tricky. That's a
last year
tricky
the
one to
luck.
say that. I mean, Lotte wasn't even at Liverpool last year.
But I'm saying those kind of chances, where luck was on our side, he's just fucking left the convo. Where luck was on our side last year,
So,
them chances were going in. Mane is one that hit the bar last season that goes in as well. So
which one
like,
did hit the bar?
it's just I can't explain what I'm seeing right now. Like it's
What's the Mane chance?
he hit the bar with a header, crossbar.
I don't remember that chance.
Yeah, I think it must have been near the end because he came on in like 20 minutes to go. But Salah, man, the goal. Oh, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
It's not his fault. For me, it's not his fault.
if you've got your back to
Say man on. Where's the call? I feel like he should have got a man
if
on
you've got
call.
your back to play if you've got your back to play in that position, yeah, you either play it back where it's coming from or you just get rid of it. He was trying to turn on the 18-yard line, and then I can't even remember who it was. My man just bodied him off the ball and easy hit it quickly as well. It was a good finish, but
I don't think it's not. It's not. There's enough. Like he has his back to. He has the back. His back to Lamina. Clearly, doesn't seem like he got a call from one of the Liverpool boys, which
I
suggests
saw,
a bigger problem, a bit more of an organisational communication issue.
Look, did you see our back four? Of course, there's going to be a problem. Did
But
you
yeah,
see Klopp's?
I think that goal was just really. That was a really good strike from Lamina. I don't think you can take away too much
He
from
hit it quick in it. He
his
hit it very
strike.
quick.
Um, but yeah, I don't think that's where you lost the game, to be honest. I think the game was lost in especially the midfield areas. I think the way Liverpool, I don't feel really like the way you were keeping the ball. There wasn't really
We
much.
weren't keeping the ball. That's the problem. We like
Yeah.
ah.
But yeah, where did it go wrong, Ishmael, from your perspective?
For me, this is like I don't think I'll ever come on here and say Klopp out or I want Klopp to go. But he's not above criticism. I really have to criticize him for the tactics. The personnel I'm not even too mad at. Like I can kind of understand why he rested um certain man. But even the players that I thought he was gonna rest, he didn't even rest. Genie's played like every minute this season pretty much. Robbo looks knackered, he's played every minute as well. These are two of the players you should definitely be resting. Um, but yeah, man, I
Is
just
Simcast
for me,
ready?
Klopp, huh?
Is Simcast ready?
He's fit, isn't it? Like it's for me. Robbo just needs a break. He looks knackered. You can't be playing one player every game for the whole season. Like you brought him off in the last 5 minutes against City. Like what's that gonna do? What energy is that gonna say for him? But what I was gonna say was this high line is killing us every week. Like I think it's time now for Klopp to really think about what he's doing with the setup. Like we saw Pep this season, and I'll go back and say I've said this many times already, but the best managers they know when to switch things up a bit. Pep this season was like, okay, things aren't working. We're gonna go back to basics. We're gonna play 4-2-3-1. We're gonna look a bit defensive.
Is that a weird one of more exclusive? Jurgen Klopp isn't a top manager.
Is it what?
Isn't a top manager.
No, he's a top manager. He's proven his worth in it.
You see, that's what the top managers do.
He's proven his worth. Like
He's
we
never,
can't
he's never
get better.
really been a reactionary manager though. He's never really won games with substitutions.
Yeah, it probably has. That's a load of nonsense.
Has he?
Divock
Well,
Origi, Merseyside derby was a sub. Like that
it's
18
not
19
it's not
season.
winning the game. You know what I mean by winning the game? Isn't like changing systems, changing
Okay.
tactics.
Barcelona. He brought on Gino Wijnaldum at half time. Came on and scored a brace. Like there's examples of Klopp
I'm not
changing the
talking
game.
about. I'm talking. But I'm saying, I'm talking about tactics. We're talking about tactics here.
We had a system which
Changing the
worked.
game, changing systems rather
We
than
had a
like taking
system. We had a
players.
system.
That can
We
happen.
had a system. We had a system which worked so well for about 3 years. The system is broken now. It's not working anymore. We need to switch things up. It's very easy.
Yeah,
Like
that's not, but
we
he's
were
not very
showing signs of
confident,
it.
is he? He doesn't really have another way of playing football. Pep.
Well, he was
Like,
showing signs against Sheffield United. I was like, cool. We're gonna kind of do this whole thing now where we transition
three, two,
between a
five
three and
again.
a four. I don't know why you're laughing at this. If you watch the game, this is how we were setting up.
You're saying,
However,
you're saying,
however,
you're saying Andy Robertson was a forward essentially.
he was playing like left wing back.
Yeah.
Anyway, my point is, Why is this funny?
Left wing
My
back's
point is,
not doesn't
he was
count as
showing
five.
signs in it. He was showing signs in it. He was showing signs of switching things up, of like adopting a new way of playing, so we're not getting found out. Teams know now. Cool, you're going to play Liverpool. They've got no one in midfield who can break a line with a run or a pass. So we're going to sit deep and we're going to play balls over the top because guess what? Van Dijk's injured. Gomez is injured. We're playing flipping Reece Williams, Kabak, Nat Phillips. Like, how many of these men will actually get into any team in the Prem and start? Like, realistically, Reece Williams.
Liverpool,
How many other teams?
your team.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
your shit.
Yeah. Um,
Own it.
bro, I'm not owning, I'm not owning anything. But for me, there's just we need to switch it up. We need to start defending 10, 20 yards deeper. Like the problems are there for everyone to see, and it's the same thing over it. How many times can we lose 1-0 at home and not create anything? Like it's madness. It's yeah. I, that's it, man. That's all I can say.
I just think
Yeah.
I think that would help. I think it would help your fortunes at the moment, just because I do think that teams, well, with a high when defenders on your opponent, or not defenders, but other teams line up with a fairly low block, um, and yeah, I think it causes your forward players to have less space in the final third. So I can understand. If anything, that's a tactical move to free up your forwards by playing a bit
What? Play
deeper.
the high line.
Play deeper.
Yeah, man. Play deep. I know it's not the most exciting football in the world, but imagine we play deep, suck teams onto us, and we just play one ball over the top to Salah or Mane, and they're in eight. They've got 60, 70 yards of space to run into. Because let's face it, yeah, Mane and Salah, as good as I think they are, I think they're both like top forwards in the world, elite forwards. Neither of them are really good dribblers. So I don't know why we're putting these men in
He's a good
situations where they've
dribbler.
got to
Or
dribble
Salah's
past.
not a good dribbler.
Huh?
You don't think that
Salah, no, 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 no. Sometimes Mane's touch looks mad booky. He's chasing the ball down the line. Salah as well, like he's a good finisher, and he's I think he's a good dribbler when he's got space to run into. But I'm talking about like Hazard or Neymar dribbling where it's close proximity. You've got to get past 2, 3 man quickly and shift and move. He's good at dribbling when he's got space to run into down the wing. But what we're asking him to do at the moment with these teams playing deep against us is we're asking him to unlock defenses with a bit of magic, which they're not really showing right now.
Yeah, but he used to do that. He did that. He used to do that.
Who?
As in, like, you were doing that against teams that you had teams defending low, really low blocks against you. This
I
is
don't
a
know what
new
it. I don't
trend.
know what it
This
is.
is a new trend this season.
Our goals were coming. A lot of our goals last season were coming from out wide. The What was happening is we were winning the ball up. We were winning the ball back high up the pitch, and the fullbacks were playing crosses in, but not these dead crosses. I don't understand where this change is coming from, but it seems like now the crosses are coming from so deep, and it's coming when the defenders are facing the play. What we were doing last season, we were defending when we were playing balls in when defenders were running back towards their own goal. That's how That's how we were getting our goals. We weren't crossing it in from deep, and Mane wasn't like standing back post and just knocking it in with his head. Like we've never really been that. We've never been getting those kind of goals from crossing positions.
Crossing from deep is usually the best chance to get defenders running towards their goal because you can put.
Not when everyone's defending on the 18-yard line. They can see where the ball's coming from.
Well, it's about when it's the timing of the delivery. Because if you're out on the right and say if the ball's just cut left their box, their defenders will push it out and lift their line higher up the pitch. That's when, if you're trying to get a ball into those channels, into those corridors, that's when you play in. But I don't think it's not that playing crosses from deep is not conducive to like defenders or catching defenders like trying to clear balls out of that corridor of uncertainty that they always talk about. But
It's taken so long for the balls to actually come in. Like if you play the cross quickly, if you get the ball out wide and cross it quickly, the defenders they're not ready to set themselves into getting a line together because the play is so dead and lethargic and just. But I'm bored watching us at the moment. Like the Fulham game, 20 minutes ago, I was just like, "Fuck this!" I know where this is going. It's the same things happening over and over again.
But my point is with this year is that this is nothing new. This isn't a new tactic that's just been discovered, or like this isn't just like a clever bit of tactical play by a manager.
Yeah. I hear that. I agree completely.
This is how teams were defending against you last season, like, and you were just
This is
finding
why I
ways,
don't buy
you were
when
finding
Klopp's
ways
saying
to beat them.
when Klopp criticizes the other team for playing defensively, and he's like, "Oh, only one team tried to play football." You can get the fuck out of here with that because what are you expecting? Are you expecting
Which is
teams to
nothing
come
to do
up
with
and
England,
play?
man. This is what I mean.
Yeah,
Like,
man. Like this is what you get. This is the privilege, not privilege. This is the respect you get from being champions, where teams don't want to get their asses handed to them, so they're gonna come and defend. Like it's on us. It's on the team, whoever the team is with the better players. It's on them to have the impetus to dominate the game, to draw you out of position, to play the ball so quickly that you don't have time to get back into position. But for whatever reason, it's not happening, man. It's not happening, and well, we just need to do something. We need to see something completely different.
yeah. And do you think that's
That's all I've
possible?
got to
Do
say
you
on
think
it.
that's possible without a window, without a transfer window?
Yeah, man. Like just
Solutions
do
within your
something.
squad.
Sorry.
Are there solutions within your squad?
Yeah, there must be. They're not what? So you mean to tell me that 23 man can only play one way of football? They're only allowed to play high line. They're only allowed to play with a false nine striker. Like, come on, man. You spend however many hours a day with these guys. They've all played different positions. They've all played different systems in different teams before. Like, it's time now to just be like, cool. What can we do from now to the end of the season to try and catch teams off guard? Because it's all very, very predictable and dead and boring. And I'm just tired of seeing us getting slapped up. It's as simple as that.
Um, yeah. The thing is that I think there's something a bit deep. I think the issue isn't just like a style of play or like not having Van Dijk. I think the issue is a bit
We
deeper.
haven't scored. Sorry to I'll let you finish, but we haven't scored at Anfield in 11 hours of play, like from open play. There's definitely something wrong with the way we're setting up.
I think it's a mentality thing. I think you've had to change the way the team presses because of the amount of fixtures, the fixture congestion. So I feel like you're not playing the same football you used to. I haven't seen you guys press a team in God knows how long.
Yeah, the press is just there basically is no press at the moment. Like
That's
one
the
player will
difference.
kind of
That's what won you the ball back high up the pitch, and that's what.
Yeah, yeah. One man
It's,
can't just go on his own and try and win the ball. Like, what's the What's the fucking point? Like, what is
what's
the point? You might as well all just sit together.
Yeah, I don't
So
understand. I don't
yeah,
understand why Klopp's moved away from it. I mean, I guess it makes
something's
sense
going on.
with the fixture congestion.
Something's going on behind the scenes. Something's definitely going on behind the scenes. There's definitely some kind of like disharmony or something. Like, it just doesn't look right. I'm seeing just man walking about on the pitch. Like the final whistle goes. There's like no reaction. There's no like. I'm not really seeing. I'm not really the apathy from. I think it's filtering down from Klopp because I'm not even seeing him shout too much like that anymore.
Whereas that,
That's filtering. Bro, yeah, exactly. My man used to really give it on the
it was the last Fulham game. It's like wake up.
yeah, bro. He looked like he was going to go on the pitch and start scrapping
That's
with
where
them.
he started giving up. I think that's where he
But
started giving up.
something's going on because the apathy from Klopp seeping down to the players and as fans as well. I'm just like
I
I'm
don't.
pissed off. I'm mad at what I'm seeing, but I'm just like I know I'm now expecting every week for us to get turned over 1-0 at home. That's it. No chances
I don't
created.
see how this is gonna. I don't see how. Like, if there was any chance of this improving, I think it would have started already. But I just don't see it happening now. I think this is just. I think Liverpool and it's weird. I've seen it's like almost like a defeatist mentality. It's the one that kind of held you back for so many years. The one that always kind of was that niggling thought in Stevie G's head, like, oh, you're never gonna win a title, like all this stuff. It seemed like the last
Hey,
couple
big
of
up
years that
Stevie. Big up Stevie.
it seemed like the last couple of years that had gone, and there was like it was replaced by a more of a formidable mentality. But
Hey,
like
we
now,
were
I think
mentality
it's
monsters.
I
Yeah.
think it's now. I think you've returned back to sort of reverted back to type, and we're seeing the Liverpool bottle.
Nah, I ain't trying to hear that. I ain't trying to hear
What?
that. I
I
think
mean,
next season, if we churn out this flipping fuckeries again next year, then I'll be like, yeah, cool. We're back to Channel 5 Europa League days. But we've got next season to turn things around and come back again. Then we'll really see what we're about.
I just don't see it getting any better, man. I feel like this team's just run out, come to an end of a cycle, and
Yeah,
unless
yeah, yeah. We've got a revamp. I agree
unless you're
completely.
looking to invest, I don't see you getting even for Salah now. I don't think you're getting that much money for him because if he's touching
Listen,
30,
our best bet now is to not even sell any of the front three. We might as well just keep them. If anything, they can become squad players. But I ain't really trying to see Salah or Mane leave for like 40 million.
I
Like,
just don't
we
see
might
you.
as well just keep them.
I don't see. Okay, well, it's not even. I don't even think the issues with those guys. Like right now, if you put Virgil van Dijk in his team, I think he struggles. Like I just think. I think it's more.
No, we
There's a
wouldn't.
bigger issue there.
Some of what I'm seeing, I know we wouldn't be seeing right now. But like,
You're not
it's
set
hard
up
to
for you
say
to
it.
have to
It's hard to say.
remember that. So he was in that team.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's not
But
like
you're
it's not
forgetting
like Club
what a lot
Virgil
of
to be
people.
like. Therefore, we will never concede a goal. Like you
A
conceded
lot of people.
against
No, 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 no. But a lot of
a
people
different
forget
team.
that. Obviously, we had that mad result against Villa, but straight after that, we went on a run and we didn't lose again until. You know what? I don't think we lost again until Burnley. You know, I'm
Let me
pretty
see.
sure. I'm pretty sure we were unbeaten the whole time until we lost at home to
I
Burnley.
think he might be
Ah,
up
no,
against two tries.
Southampton.
Yeah, but what I guess what I'm trying to say here is, I think the problem that Liverpool are suffering with isn't solely down to Virgil van Dijk not being in the team, and that's why I kind
No,
of wonder.
I don't think anyone thinks that. I don't think anyone really thinks
No,
that
yeah, but
if we got
that's
Virgil back.
well, good. That means that you're not in denial. My point is that like, okay, cool.
Man said good, good.
Virgil's not been playing, and that's been the source of a lot of Liverpool fans' pain and like
No, no, no.
saying,
No one
"Oh,
actually thinks. See,
Virgil's been
this is a
injured too
narrative that
much." But
this is a
this is
narrative that
now a
rival fans
problem.
try and paint. No one thinks that.
This
No
is
one
now
really
a
thinks
problem.
that.
Yeah, this is now a problem that is bigger than Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk comes back into this team tomorrow, fully fit. You're still losing games, in my opinion. There's now a problem with Liverpool Football Club and the players and the system, the coach. There's a problem there that is underlying. It's probably been underlying like all of our season, but they managed to rally round each other. Now
Well, you won the league, so there's definitely no problem last year, bro.
You lose Virgil, and then maybe those doubts or those like grievances you might have had with each other are a bit more solid, you know, a bit more fully formed in the head, and it's becoming now an issue that I think is beyond Jurgen Klopp. I don't think he can repair this.
I think it's again, man. I think you're being a bit. It's just premature, isn't it? Like
It's not,
you
it's not
can't
about
tell me
Jurgen.
Jurgen Klopp.
It's not about
You
Jurgen.
can't tell me with your
It's
chest.
about,
You can't tell me with your chest that Jurgen Klopp is done. Like there's not. I've not seen enough
well,
evidence to
yeah, but
suggest that he's
it's
done.
not just Jurgen I'm talking about here. I'm talking about the club. I don't think Jurgen can turn this round in terms of getting new players
Bruv,
in,
why not? Why
selling
not?
players in that he
what?
wants. Like FSG,
What makes you think? You're
I don't think
forgetting he's built us up already. Why can he not do it again? Like he's done it. We were playing. We
for
had
the
some.
reasons I just said. I reckon it's the existing squad that he has, coupled with FSG's reluctance to actually invest.
We'll see it. FFG came out yesterday and they were talking. They were talking a lot of crud. They were talking some big talk.
What do we say?
So they're just saying like we Jurgen's our guy. We're gonna back him. Like whether we. They're saying our transfer policy for the summer doesn't hinge on where you finish in the league. So it sounds like they're just saying we're gonna back him no matter what. But they can talk the talk. You gotta walk the walk as well. Um,
But Corey,
I want to just
if you
see
look
them.
at
I want to see
Champions
the
League,
money, bruv. I want to see the
if you look
money.
at
Shea
Champions
McMahon,
League,
here comes the
how?
money.
That's what I'm saying. If
I
you look
don't
at
know.
Champions
I
League,
don't know.
you're
I
not
don't know.
backing Klopp
Listen,
for
all I
once.
can say is,
So how are they going to back
this is what
Jurgen Klopp? How? How can they
these are
possibly?
these are their words, isn't it? I'm just taking their words. These are not my words. I've got to just believe in a club. I don't know where this money's going to come from. But if they're telling me something, what's the alternative? I can't just sit here and be like, no, they're lying.
In
I
terms of
don't know,
what you're
innit?
saying, like, look, how do you? They're not going to during a pandemic. Like you saw how they invested in like Jota, Thiago, what's his
Bro,
name,
I hear everything you're saying.
Davis, Kabak, like all those
I hear
purchases are pointing
I hear
towards
everything you're saying.
we have no keys. This is like
I know.
we'll pay 10% now and then the rest over like
Bro,
monthly installments
listen,
for the next
you're
25
preaching to the
months.
choir. You're preaching to the choir. I hear everything you're saying. It's nothing I haven't thought
So I'm saying
myself.
I don't
But
see.
they're telling me something in it. I can't. I have to believe it. I have to cling on to this bit of belief.
That's why
Otherwise, what?
that's what I'm trying to say about Jurgen Klopp though. So that's why I don't think he's going to be able to turn this around. It doesn't seem like it anyway because
Listen,
the investment the club needs
if the
right now.
club if the club back up their chat with actions in the summer, yeah, then we can see what's really going to happen with Klopp. But
You're going to have to be smart in the transfer window because how I don't see you making Champions League quality signings.
listen, no one thought Salah was really quality when we signed him. No one was like, "Oh my days, they've signed Salah." Mane, there was quite little fuss about him
You
as
were in the
well. I know
Champions
you
League
lot
though,
want it,
weren't you?
huh?
You were in the Champions League though, weren't you?
Not when we signed Mane. We were when we signed Salah.
Well, that's my point. You're going to struggle to like.
Listen, we can find a young buck. We can find a 24-year-old young buck and uncover an absolute diamond. Like we've got that in our locker. But are we going to sign Mbappe? Hell, fucking no, Liverpool
So
fans.
why are you even talking about
Get
him?
that out your mouth right now because it's been people are chatting about it. Innit? I'm saying to you right now, we are not signing Mbappe. That is not happening.
I
But
think that's
we could listen. I believe in Klopp. I believe in Michael Edwards. These man can turn water into wine in it. So we'll see. And I feel like we've spoken about Liverpool more than enough. Let's move on to you, man,
yeah.
because I'm tired of this shit. Um,
We'll do it. We'll cover that in another one.
what's that? United.
Yeah.
Yeah, calm. What we you should notice I'm trying to get the topic off of us as quickly as possible. And
Yeah. Just, right. Yeah, people, thank you for joining us again. Wonderful. Out of here. Peace.
my Liverpool people, listen, the good times are coming again. Yeah, they're coming again.